Number one paradigm shift to stop caring what other people think. If you have a problem when somebody gets mad, somebody's frustrated, and it's like, don't you just wish you could press a button and not care what they think anymore? Let me show you how to do that quick, fast, and easy. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. This will change your life. Just imagine if you didn't care what other people thought anymore. Alright, so this is very short, simple, and easy to comprehend, and it's this. Anytime anyone says anything, whether it's positive or negative, it's a direct reflection off of not only their inner world, but how they feel and how they've been conditioned. Socially, culturally. How is their subconscious mind conditioned? What did they hear from their parents? So somebody might be like, oh, you're greedy because you're driving a nice car, you're making more money. But on the surface, it might be a friend of yours or something, and then it makes you feel bad. Because they're like, you're greedy, oh, you should give that money to charity. But you don't know that they're actually $40,000 in debt. And really, the reason they're saying that to you is because they have a really poor relationship with money and they wish that it was better. Or maybe growing up, their dad always yelled at the TV and said, what do you think? I've got a bunch of money trees in my yard. What do you think? I'm Rockefeller, money's evil, and they were conditioned that way. So then they see you driving a nice car and they project the way they were conditioned onto you. Somebody else might see you kissing in public with your romantic partner, and then they say to their friend, is like, what are you gonna now? Are you gonna have sex in public? This is ridiculous. Why are you guys making out in public? But really, they really wanted a relationship, and their last one they got cheated on about 9 months ago and they haven't got over it yet. It doesn't matter what somebody says. No matter what, they're coming from how they feel. It's impossible to say anything else that doesn't represent how you feel. It's very important to understand that, because when you do, then it makes it so simple to comprehend why somebody says what they say. Because when somebody says something that you don't like, the response is to say this: why do they keep saying that? I just don't understand. Take a step back. They're saying it because that's how they feel. Maybe they had a past trauma. Maybe their parents yelled at them in that way. Maybe they're struggling with that thing in their life that you have, so they're mad at themselves, but they project it onto you. Like, you don't understand how many comments I get from people cussing me out on YouTube comments. I delete some of them, I leave some of them up. When I was 19 and I started making YouTube videos, it used to bother me. Like, I would think about it an hour later after I finished. When I read it, I'm like, wow, I can't believe that person said that. Now I just look at it and I'm like, dude, I bless you so much, man. Like, all my love to you. You mother piece of shit. Like, all these comments like that. You would never write that on the internet unless your life was in a really awful place. You just wouldn't do it. I know that now, so it doesn't affect me what somebody says. If somebody says, oh, you're being selfish, or oh, this, you can understand that they're not getting what they want, so then they're trying to guilt you by calling you selfish. When somebody shoots your dream down, either they have a life that they wish they weren't living, so then they're unconsciously shooting your dream down so you stay on their level, or they've been conditioned by parents, by teachers, by friends, by negative past experiences that that thing isn't possible, and they're simply coming from where they're at. People can only meet you at the level of consciousness of where they're at. Remember that. So if you have a tough time with your parents, with your friends, with your family, with your coworkers, with that asshole employee, right? Like, whoever it is, your landlord, your banker, you've got to understand people only come from where they come from. And when you grasp that, if somebody comes at you with anger, with negativity, with fear, with doubt, with worry, you know they're spewing how they feel. And when you grasp that, then you can like silently say a prayer to them. Okay, right now you can say to yourself, okay, right now you're projecting like an extreme amount of anger at me. You're yelling at me, you've been yelling at me for a week, you've been emotionally abusive to me. You can say this to yourself, not to them. And you can take a step back and you can say, okay, I recognize you're only doing that because you feel that way about yourself. I'm gonna send you love for you to hopefully feel some peace in your life, because clearly you're not. Have you ever had an amazing week and then you spent that amazing week being mean to other people and shooting their dreams down? No, you don't do that. You're too happy to spend time on things that aren't relevant and they're negative and they're shooting people down. Only hurt people hurt people. Comment that down below. Only hurt people hurt people. So when you notice a hurt person projecting on you, you can practice sending them love. You can recognize that what they're saying is a reflection of who they are. So it has nothing to do with you. So you don't need to take what they say personally. You can close the door, you can go on a walk, you can come back in a week, you can go on a vacation. Recognize people only say where they come from. Therefore, there's no reason for you to ever take it personally, because anything anyone says has more to do with them than it does with you. Like right now, everything that I say in these videos, like the positivity, the ideas that I'm sharing, it has a lot to do with me because I'm spending the time studying these things. I'm immersed in these things. It's a reflection off of how I think and how I feel. Thus, I'm vocalizing it. Somebody else has a very crappy romantic relationship, or they have a very crappy financial situation or a bad situation at work. When they come home and they kick the cat and yell at you and like, ah, you idiot and da 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 da, it's just where they're coming from. If anything, one, I'm not gonna believe anything they say, like they're just coming from that place in their life. And two, they need you. They need you to not take it personally, because if you take it personally, it's gonna add to their suffering even more. They need you to recognize that they're coming from a hurt place and they need help. Every cry of frustration, of negativity, anger that somebody else spews onto you is really a cry for help. I'll say that again. Anytime someone spews anger or negativity onto you, it's really a cry for help. Take a breath, go on a walk, leave, come back in a week, come back in 10 minutes. And see if you cannot take it personally. The last thing they need is for you to take it personally. So have a beautiful day. If you have trouble with that, download my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com, to train your subconscious mind for success, for abundance, for prosperity, to get rid of all the negative thoughts and ideas of other people. Just get rid of it. So download my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com, to retrain your mind. Hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, comment down below, hashtag best day ever if you're gonna have the best day ever, and you're going to start to practice not caring what other people think. Let me know what you think about this video. Please let me know if it spoke to you, if you can apply this into your life. It makes my day to know that the video is relevant to you. Hashtag best day ever down below. Recognize people are just coming from where they come from. And when you grasp that, man, it makes life so much easier to move through, because you're not caring so much about what other people think and other people's opinions. You know it's just where they're coming from, and really what they need is your love, is your forgiveness, most importantly. Have a beautiful day. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, like this video, because that's what notifies more people on YouTube to see it. Talk to you next time. Have a beautiful day. Peace.